for new dev leads and dev managers. So you generally get promoted in dev lead role because you are one of the best dev. And as you know, the dev lead position is very different. And of course, when you become dev manager, which is M2, it becomes a little more different, right? So my
Yep.
first question is, if I'm a good dev and just got promoted in lead, and then second part of the question is for the manager. So what all things I should change about myself or change my point of view or thinking, because I'm no more responsible for my code, but responsible for a team. So give me a few advices for the people who just got promoted to dev lead and then to dev manager.
Yeah, first of all, congratulations to all of you who get that opportunity. It's those are wonderful jobs. As a lead, let me first speak to what's important for a lead, because I think a lot of leads are confused about this. They think it's an extension of the job that they were doing before, and in some ways it is, but in some ways, like you said, it's quite different. So the essentials for being a really good lead are very straightforward and don't require a lot of special skill. The first, as a lead, you need to ensure that your team can do their work. That's it. And what I'm talking about here is they have power. They have network connectivity. Right. They have a working machine. They have access to, to the code base, to the various different other resources they need to do their job. They have tasks to do, that they understand how to do them. They're in a friendly, supportive environment so that they're not incredibly stressed out or worried about interpersonal things that get in the way of them doing their job. Basically, you just have them set up where they can do their job. This seems awfully basic, but a lot of leads mess this up.
Right.
They don't think about it. They're not concerned about it, and yet it is the most fundamental thing. And then the second thing that leads need to do to be a good lead, this is really a quality lead, not just barely doing the job, but a quality lead, is care about their people. Just care about them as human beings. So many leads, they have a particular person that they really like on their team. Maybe they see very much eye to eye. Maybe they have a particularly talented engineer who's just really quick or really thoughtful, whatever it is. So they kind of have people, but they have other people on the team who are doing great work, who are just solid performers on those teams, but maybe they don't care about them as much. That's a huge mistake. You are responsible as a lead for everyone on your team. And you need to care about each and every one of them as human beings, because their careers are in your hands. You need to care about them. And human beings are very good at being able to tell whether or not other human beings care about them. It's not something that you can pretend. You need to care about them. That doesn't mean you have to like all of them. Doesn't mean that you have to give them hugs and have them over to your house or something like that. That's absurd. You're their lead, you're not their buddy. You're not a family member, but you do need to care about them because they are entrusting you with their careers. So those are the two things that I would really emphasize for leads. Neither of these things are difficult, but they're both absolutely essential to being a good lead. And then the last thing I'd mention is that as a lead, you are no longer doing all the work. Now members of your team are doing what you are responsible for, because you're responsible for your whole team. You need to be good about taking